The following marketing information and discussion is provided for informational purposes only. It is not intended to be used as professional guidance or consultancy. You should find an agency for that. Comexis is a digital marketing agency, so feel free to hire us. But otherwise, just enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, welcome to The Buyer's Journey by Comexis, a discussion-based podcast on the ever-changing marketing landscape that affects how your customers and clients purchase, ultimately optimizing your marketing efforts. I'm Matthew McGrorty, the social media content producer here at Comexis.
I'm Lynn Ward, the managing partner at Comexis.
And I'm Josh Lyons, the digital marketing coordinator here at Comexis.
And today we are talking about the awareness stage of the buyer's journey, as we often do on Mondays. And Josh has a really interesting article about the latest internet trend.
Yes. So, this article is from Ashley May from USA Today on why people are throwing their van shoes and sharing it on social media.
Josh, can you tell me why people are taking their shoes off and throwing them?
Yes, sure. I mean, that's what we're doing today, aren't we?
That's true. It's a good point.
So, I would like to introduce to both of you the newest internet trend,
Go for it.
the Vans Challenge.
All right.
So basically, Twitter user I Believe the Hype started this trend by posting a video saying, "Did you know that it doesn't matter that if you throw your Vans anywhere at any point at any time, that it will land facing upright?"
Okay.
And the internet went crazy. So for weeks, all they were doing was they were taking their shoes, they were throwing in the air. You had people throwing them off multiple floors, throwing 2 or 3 pairs of shoes at a time, and even in the middle of the night while their parents are sleeping, throwing shoes in the air and letting it crash on the ground. So,
Okay, that's rude, but okay, all right.
But essentially, for the majority of the time, it worked. And everyone went crazy. People were making memes out of them. People were, saying that this is sorcery. This makes no sense. I don't know why this is happening.
It's like the water bottle thing.
Exactly. It's like the water bottle
Yeah.
flip, which I still tend to do time to time.
I mean, it's
when I
entertaining.
want. Yeah, exactly.
Only for a couple seconds.
So while people were doing that, they also found out that the older and off-brand versions were actually not successful, and people were then getting mad that it wasn't working,
Okay.
and then basically reversed the challenge saying, I want to get them to land right side up.
So that's actually like the water flip thing. then.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So it went
I
from
gotcha.
it always goes right side up to now it can't go right side up and I want to make it go right side up. So there was just this whole thing. Vans had no part of this to begin with. It just magically happened one day on the internet because that's how the internet works. And I wanted to bring this up because I think it's a good thing that follows along the awareness stage, because a lot of times, people get these instant claim to fames, and in this case, it's more of something like Vans, which is they're an established business, established company that all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they get this fame that there's no intent for. And I think it's interesting, and I'm curious what you guys think about how to sort of play on top of an internet trend or something going viral to help capitalize for your company.
I'm not a huge believer in the viral
That's fine.
trend.
It's more of like say like, so Vans got this thing happen. They had no idea, like, how could they just take that in advantage for awareness.
So the question is that the problem is a lot of stuff that's viral anymore. It's rare to kind of get viral because so many ad agencies have gotten behind the viral stuff where, if you're an ad agency, you're like, that shit's made up. You know what I mean? But anyway, so my thing on this is that, did he do this on his own? Did Vans stumble upon this? Or did Vans go to them and say, hey, this is nothing short of influencer marketing, which is another version.
No, it was just simply some random person on Twitter that just tried it, and then it just caught fire, and then people started using it. And Vans really never addressed it. They sort of just let it happen.
Well, I mean, it's the holy grail. I mean, if you're out there and you're able to find out, something goes viral based upon what you've done, or based up, if your product is the beneficiary of something going viral, I mean, that's as good as it gets. The problem is, and some stuff does go viral, and I know it does. I just think people are a little more skeptical now because there is a lot of stuff that is paid that clearly, it looks viral. But when you step back, let's look at the egg. Everyone's like, well, the egg got how many millions of likes on Instagram? Well, it was an ad agency behind it, you know.
Right.
So
was it an ad agency?
Yes, it was an ad agency behind it. So even like this, it's like you got to wonder, okay, and it's ingenious advertising, and this is truly the beginning of influencer marketing, and this is another great, if not one of the better ways to bring awareness to something. So this falls directly into the awareness category. You may very well have kids who at 8, 9 years old are right now asking more for the Steph Curry and LeBron shoes, haven't really thought about Vans. Now they see this challenge, now they're going to start asking for Vans, because that's exactly what this is going after. It's going after the kid who becomes a Vans fan young. My son likes Vans, and it goes all the way up. So, you know, that's kind of my thought process on it, but I'm going to call it out and say this was paid for. So I could be wrong, but we'll find out.
I mean, when I think of viral marketing, I think of, you know, obviously there are ad agencies that are doing their best to try and get something that's going viral. But I think at the end of the day, attempting to get something to go viral and whether or not it actually does, like two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. Because I think a lot of people try and do something that they think will make it go viral and it does not. And I think at the end of the day, it's one of those things where if something's going viral, normally it's because there's some sort of joke involved, there's a challenge involved. I think of like, on the other end of the spectrum of an agency, I think of like when IHOP changed their name to IHOB, like that went viral because it was ridiculous. Yeah, right? Yeah. So I mean, it's possible that a company paid for this. I don't know if they did. I think it's just happenstance personally, but I would not be shocked.
I just find it interesting because it's a specific brand. Like when you do the water flip bottle, that kind of stuff, okay, that's different. It wasn't like, okay, well, the bottle has to be Poland Springs. I just find it funny that this is Vans. It has to be Vans shoes.
Well, it was more because like the way the shoe is made, it's just so heavy towards the bottom. So regardless of what side it flips on, it will automatically pop back up.
It's like buttered bread.
Yeah.
But which would lead me right away, though, if you go look at Chuck Taylor's from Converse, it's the same basic construction of a shoe.
Right.
Where's the Converse shoe at? So
yeah, it's
interesting. You see what I'm saying? So it's, to me, it's like, unfortunately, you know, hopefully this podcast kind of pulls the curtain back on advertising a little bit, but I'm telling you, I smell agency all over this. You know, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But you know, hey.
I mean, I think that's fair.
It's not a bad assumption. So.
No. Well, folks, I actually wear Vans shoes, and this was not scripted at all. I do wear Vans shoes every day. So we're gonna toss my shoes around and see if we can get them to land appropriately, or maybe I'll have old Vans and it will work. I bought these like 5 months ago, so I don't actually know if it will or not. So
yeah, it only works with the brand new Vans.
Apparently,
yeah,
so
it's like
that you have to go purchase to do.
Right.
AKA
it was like
advertising.
you know, now you're making me think about it.
It's all making sense.
Yeah. You're
All right, Josh. Josh, are we getting on this on camera? It's up to you. I don't care.
I mean,
Your phone's right there, bud.
oh, you want me to? Oh, okay.
I don't want to edit this, Josh. Come
I
on.
wasn't sure.
So how do they throw it? Like
It literally, however you want. They literally took it off
Well,
a
I
couple.
feel like if I
they
throw
went
it
up a
this
couple
way, it's
floors
gonna-
and just chucked them like across the. Yeah, they just.
Well, it's just physics. I mean, if the bottom, if that's heavier, it's going to have to land that way.
All right, ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right, you're good.
I mean, it did do it. I'll give it that. Now I want to do it again. This is fascinating.
Yeah, try it again, but like put some spin on it.
No, I did it. Okay, well, you know what?
It's the weight on the bottom.
Oh my God. All right, I'm going to do it one more time. You don't have to record this one. I'm just personally interested at this point.
It actually almost landed on this. It started.
I mean, but it corrected itself.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
yeah, well, there you go, folks. You guys can check out our social media at buyers_journey on Twitter, where we'll be posting that glorious clip of
You throwing your shoe.
me throwing my shoe around like a madman. I mean, good to know I got the new Vans that can do it, I guess, if I ever need to entertain at a party or something. So, There you go. Anything else that we wanna add on this this awareness train?
I think it's
Nah, I think it's fine.
All right. Well, thank everybody for tuning into today's episode of The Buyer's Journey. Check us out on Chemexis.com, YouTube, and anywhere you get your podcasts. And please follow us on Twitter at buyers_journey and check out me throwing my shoes all over the place. Thank you for listening.